All right, well, so this is the, what do they call this thing? What do they call it again? The, oh, you're not going to focus on it. Anyways, this is the Ecoflex. This is a 60-inch. Let's see this. See this thing. Click. Come on. Come on. I'm going to focus. Is autofocus even on this thing? Yeah, okay, it is. You got focus there? Yeah. Yeah, 60 inch, 60 inch. This is going to be the new bearded dragon enclosure. Because this is what she is living in. Yeah, not the greatest. She's relatively healthy, I think. Anyway, she eats. So, all right. So let's show you guys something. You see this ridiculous setup? See that UVB light right there? That is a Zoom Ed. It holds T8 lamps. We will be switching from the T8 lamps. Took a little bit of break from paying attention to things in the reptile world, and I just thought, oh, she's fine. We've got a UVB lamp in there. It's underneath the screen because I knew that it being on top of the screen was bad. So we put it underneath, and I'm like, oh, it's got to be good by now. You see that though, see the way that it's tilted. This is our basking spot right here. So I had it basically sitting, flush, thinking, oh, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, it totally wasn't. Totally wasn't. It was very horrible. Let's check out this thing. Okay, so she's getting all freaked out. Are you getting all freaked out, bud? I'm sorry. Okay, so let's put the sensor ready to boot there. And the UVB is the one you want to see, but UVI is basically similar. So I'm simulating basically the thickness of her, and that would be the amount of UVB on her back while she's up there. So literally, I don't know how many inches is that. Let's grab the tape measure and find out. Okay, let's see, what do we got going on here? There to there. Yeah, it's more than my recommended anyways. That's like 8 inches away, and I'm getting 3.5. So not great. Not great. Apparently the T5s do a heck of a lot better, and that is what we're going to be switching to, especially since we got this monstrosity. The setup for this thing is going to be incredibly insane. Needless to say, the wife is not really happy that this thing's taking up the living room, but hey, the living room's a disaster anyways, so what does it really matter? You want to see something interesting though. Okay, so you know how there is the what are they? The bulbs, the bulbs that put out heat and UVB. I want to call them metal halide, but they're not metal halide. They're something else, and it'll come to me. I'll probably put it in text in the video here. But anyways, this is one of those bulbs, and I believe this is 125 watt. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's verify. Before we turn this thing on. Let's see here. What is this thing? Why don't I have my glasses on? 120 volt. This is an Exoterra. $150 watt. Okay, so I would have been off. So this is a 150 watt Exoterra. Oh god, what do they call these? Not metal halide. They are something else. Anyways, you guys would know anyways. So let's turn this thing on. And keeping in mind this is through a screen. So this is the new enclosure. Now these bulbs are interesting in that they take about 30 seconds to actually warm up and start functioning properly and delivering UVB. I noticed that when I first tried this, when I first turned it on, you really didn't see anything on the UVB meter. Let's see what we get. And we are about, I don't know, what's that, like 25, 26 inches from the bottom of the enclosure. Let's see what we get here. So we're getting like 1.9, 2.3, 2.5. See that sucker climb? It takes these lamps a little while to warm up. Is that sensor, that sensor is basically below there? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're already at 6. 6.6, 6.8, 7, 7.7, 7.9. Yeah, let's just keep going until this thing, until it levels off. I can actually, I don't know, can you hear the bulb? It's humming. It seems to have peaked at 9, but that's kind of odd because I know that, oh, yeah, there. Oh, 9.2. I'm interested in the UVB, the one on the right. Although UVI is a pretty good indicator, it seems. And once again, I took this thing outside today. I verified it against our UV index, and it was off by 0.5. Now, the UV index isn't updated every minute on the minute or every second on the second, so chances are this thing is extremely accurate. So we've got UV of like 9 there, which is high. That's pretty high. If I take that screen out of the way, and here, let's do that. Come on, stupid thing. Okay, so let's grab this thing and let's put it over on the floor, which is technically a little bit lower. And let's swing this lamp around. Let's put it directly underneath it. And let's see what we get. That's dangerously high. Like, I don't think bearded dragons are supposed to take in that much, and not for long, that's for sure. So, yeah, I mean, you could use these, but honestly, even at the setting it was when it was screened, 8 or 9, I would probably want to lift this thing up. But what's funny is this adjustable stand that this thing is on, this stand right here, it's pretty much at its maximum. So you would want this bulb, even like, you would want it like up like here to probably get like a maximum of like 6. And let's check what the fall off is. Okay, so that's basically dead center. And we're at like 12.1. All right, well, let's go over there. Wow, boom, fall off to like 5, like something that's totally safe for bearded dragon. But a bearded dragon was like over, what's that? 7. That's starting to get up there a little bit high. And if you're dead center right underneath it, you're back up. So, well, it's actually not dead center. Come on. So we're at 15. So these UVB heat lamp all-in-one bulbs, I don't know why I can't remember what they're called, just whatever. Be careful with them because they're pretty powerful. I actually saw a guy on a forum say, oh, avoid those bulbs. They're too weak. they don't put out enough UVB. He must have been confused with the coil bulbs. This is not a coil bulb. If I shut this bulb off right now, which I'm going to do. Check this out. Okay, it's off, right? Go to turn it back on. It will not turn on. These things suck so much power, and there's a little ballast inside that bulb. It won't allow it to turn back on until it is cooled down to a certain temperature. So they're not bad bulbs. It's just that if you buy one of these things thinking, oh, this is going to be great, and you just plunk it down on the top of your screen, your bearded dragon's either never going to go underneath it, or if it does, it's not going to be good for the bearded dragon. So, yeah. Once again, using the Aqua HD Ti. I don't know what that is between the Aqua HD VTI. Yeah, anyways. So, hey, yeah, how's this look anyways? This is the first time I've filmed with this camera. This is, that's lizard lips right there. I don't even know. Can you even see that? Let me flip out the screen. Hey, there we go. Wow, actually using the flip screen on this thing. The exposure is terrible. Yes, it is. Anyways, yeah, so if you're thinking about UVB and just if you have your UVB right, there's a good chance if you don't have some sort of a meter to check, your UVB is probably wrong. My suggestion is if you're using the T8 lamps, 6 to 7 inches away, even though I'm a little bit more right there. If you're using one of these metal halide bulbs or mercury vapor, if you're using one of the mercury vapor bulbs, that thing has got to be a long ass way away. And honestly, I don't know if I'd go with one. It's too small of a beam. Right in the center, it's way too much. On the outer edges, it's fine. But that amount of UVB could harm you. So, yeah, interesting. I cannot wait to get this thing up for her. She is going to be so impressed. Like, hopefully she'll like appreciate this and stop running away from me when we go outside. Yes, maybe, probably not. She's a little bit skittish. A little bit skittish. You touch her, when we first got her, you touched her and she's like, leap every time. Like, and she's a lot better now. A lot better now. Let's see. She's probably going to hate the camera. She's probably going to hate it. You alright with the camera, buddy? Yes. Look at you. Such a pretty girl. Yes. She's like, oh, what are you doing? I do not understand what is going on right now. Yeah, she's just had a big meal, finished her basking. She's going to go cool down for a little bit, and yeah, she'll probably come back out for an evening bask. But yeah, this is just... That's like a setup for a baby bearded dragon 40-gallon tank. It's like, what was I thinking? So, hey, lesson learned. I'm not a bearded dragon expert, but I am definitely becoming a student. Anyways, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Haven't been doing a lot with the birds recently, although I should be. It's a beautiful day out there right now. Yeah, don't have the long lens on here. We're working with the Sony 20mm 1.8. And this is a very expensive camera body, which you wouldn't normally use for vlogging. It'll be interesting to see how this looks. Anyways, I'm Johnny. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And take it easy out there. Thanks for watching.